YouTube, we back in the building for another episode of Split the Bill.
Pay the bill, split the bill. Split it the right way.
In that order, in that order. We made
Straight
it.
up and down, letter L.
We made it. He said, yeah, shout out to Snake on that one.
Shout out to Snake. Yeah. And Ruger too.
Yeah, we finally made it to spring after a rough winter. Winter ain't coming back. We'll whoop winter ass. It's done. It's over with winter.
You sure, bro?
Yeah, yeah, I'm calling it. It's the middle of it's closing in on the middle of March. Winter time over with. It's done. And
I gotta agree with you on that, man. You know what I'm saying? That was a quick ass winter. I mean, it came through for like, I don't know, 2 weeks in a row, going crazy, and then it just evaporated and never came back.
yeah, it's
I don't
done.
know what the hell going on with Mother Nature, man. She really been in her bag lately.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. We done with that.
Uh,
And first up, we got all these new vaccines coming in. They had a fourth one added today. It's supposed to be 96% effective compared to the other ones. I'm not taking the shit, and that's what I'm getting into with this next topic. I know a lot of people who family members then took the vaccine or plan on taking it. Mostly a lot of older family members and stuff. I know my parents said they signed up for the vaccine. All I could tell them is good luck with that. I'm not taking it.
Man,
I mean, I guess you had to put yourself in older people's shoes. Like if you was in your 50s and 60s, what would you do with it? Like, I guess that's a way to look at it. What's your take on that? You got any family members planning on taking it or took it already?
yeah, my auntie boop and my boop.
Yeah, keep it.
Take it.
Keep
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Nah. I was just playing. My auntie Lanzetta, she said she was gonna take it. She tried to convince me to take it. My pops, he actually took it. My cousin Fontaine took it. So I think I'm gonna be the last one living in my family. But nah, God bless their soul, man. I'm not taking that shit, bro. I ain't never even take the flu shot before.
Yeah, I ain't took the flu shot either. Man. And I've been good. I've been good. And the flu, I'm trying to think. I rarely ever got the flu.
No, for real. I mean, if I have a hard time trusting the flu shot. I hate that my children had to take shots. The only positive thing I can say from all these shots is that we don't see chickenpox no more. So I ain't saying there's no relevance to these shots, but at the same time, you never know. It's up and down for me, man. It's random. I don't know if it's good or bad. I just don't trust it. I need to see it. That's been like the consensus of a lot of people too. They want to see what's going to happen. That's that's all you can. That's what I want to do. I want to see the first, you know, 3 million take that shit and survive and be like, oh man, yeah, we good. Then I might say, okay, let me go ahead and get it. But I don't know if they're gonna try to make it mandatory or whatever, but it is what it is. Right now, I'm not taking that shit. I'm gonna keep on spraying my face with this disinfectant, and I'm gonna keep on taking these multivitamins, and I'm gonna keep on eating the whole fucking orange with the peel now. I don't even take the peeling off now. Since the pandemic,
he said he said bite straight through the damn pill.
no, for real. You heard? I mean,
Yeah, I
and I'm
drink.
gonna stay prayed up, put my mask on. Shit.
Yeah, I drink orange juice every day, and really the natural shit is all you need, bro. The natural shit, like natural remedies and shit. The shit that's been here forever. Motherfuckers was taking that back. Our ancestors was taking natural cures. That shit still work. People just it's the medical industry trying to bring in money and convince you that the shit don't work. I take turmeric. Turmeric, the best shit you could take, bro. I ain't never been this healthy in my whole life. I ain't get sick. I ain't had no cough all winter since I've been taking that shit every day.
I mean, I changed a few bad habits I had. I ain't gonna go into the bad habits because it's not even. I'm just not gonna talk about some of the bad habits that I had, but I changed some of my bad habits, which it wasn't a lot, and I I keep that mask on the best way I can, and you know, I work out. That's the most I work out. It's the most vegetables I ever ate in my life. You know, the pandemic is definitely a bittersweet thing for a lot of people, but it ended up being kind of like a sweet thing for me because it gave me the opportunity to do some soul searching and figure it out. Now I'm standing right next to God, like, all right, let's do it.
You got to walk with God, especially in these times.
Oh yeah,
From
hell yeah.
something else that then came out of the pandemic is the stimulus checks that's been coming in.
Mm.
It was a big ass gap between that first and second one. Now the second and third one pretty much side by side.
Mm.
Second one was what, $600. That was when Trump was still in office. Now we got actually today it wasn't supposed to be signed off on until tomorrow, March 12th. But Joe Biden signed off on it today, March 11th.
Mm.
He went on ahead and signed it today. So they finna, if you file your taxes electronically, you're gonna get your shit first through direct
Mm.
deposit.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably in the next 2 weeks, probably two and a half, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks tops. Probably they'll send them out.
The last time before the Trump joint, wasn't it? George Bush, he did the $600 stimulus check.
Oh yeah, when the recession and shit, yeah, that shit.
Yeah, that was the last time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy that they finally did it while we had a Democrat president there because it seemed like the Republicans was the only one putting crack in the hood and putting money in the hood at the same time.
Yeah,
You
shit
know?
crazy. For the people out there, man, put down in the comments section from the last topic, what y'all feel about the vaccine? Are y'all gonna take it? Y'all got family members that's gonna take it? Y'all put that down in the comment section.
Yeah, put that in the comment section if you're gonna take that vaccine. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to the comments myself and say I'm not taking the vaccine. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But hey, the game gonna be the game, and thank God for the stimulus checks. You know, some people, people they scamming, they doing their things. Gonna be people they gonna flip that money. They're gonna do all type of illegal shit they can with that money, or they gonna invest it and probably use it for earnest money to get some property and to get started with trying to get a two flat or something like that, so you can leave something for your children or for your people. That's what I'm interested in doing. They're gonna probably get out of debt. They're gonna probably you know help others out or save the money and just a whole or splurge, buy shoes, buy clothes, you know what I'm saying, buy CDs, DVDs, TVs, buy all type of shit, seafood. People gonna go crazy, but it's definitely gonna boost the economy up. Go on trips, it's coming around right before tax time, so man, something better than nothing, So there's a lot of people that's gonna complain. I don't think it's enough. Think we should get this once a month. There's some people that just happy to get something because it is people that's not working no more because of the pandemic.
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Uh
Now what you was gonna say?
sorry. I was working two jobs and I got laid off from my night job because of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? And I was checking a pretty good bag in, but I mean, it happens. So I could imagine somebody that was only working one and get laid off or get they let them go because of it, and you struggling. So these checks really gonna help a lot of people out.
Yeah, definitely. The main thing, I mean, it's pretty much free money they throwing out here to get. I mean, the main thing is the best way to come out of it. I mean, to not really just be looking for another check and depending on another check is to use that money to invest in yourself if you can. That's definitely what I'm doing with this. I did it with the first stimulus check. The second one I paid some bills with. The third one I'm investing in myself again.
They
Getting
got
this.
stocks and bonds too. And I feel sorry for the guys that gotta pay child support, man. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they about to snatch that shit and send it straight to your baby mama.
Oh yeah, if you behind on your shit, you definitely finna feel the wrath of the government if you behind on any back pay on for your kids.
They about to snatch that shit up like a kid in the candy store.
Y'all better
And
catch up, pay y'all shit.
or you better apologize to your baby mama right now for whatever you did last week. Because she might, feel good that they give you a couple dollars, if that. But
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of the kids and the stimulus, they giving an extra, I think 1,400 per child. I think
oh man.
something like that. I seen a meme earlier. This said somebody they called their cousin. They said their cousin answered the phone. They said they asked their cousin what they was doing. They said I'm just watching my three little 1,400 sleep. They said I love them so much, my little 1,400s.
I ain't never heard that joke. That's pretty funny. You know what? When that 1,400 run out, that's when the love run out.
He said when they love. You say the kids be getting hugs and kisses for the next 2 weeks until their
Soon
buddy
as I
run.
spent, since I spent all that motherfucker, that bag is
He
back.
said the whole family be going out
It's
to
back to a
five
deadbeat.
star be going out to 5-star restaurants. The whole family.
Well, motherfucker be looking at you in the grocery store, your shit filled up with crab legs and shit.
And then,
You know what I'm saying? You used to go to Denny's. Now you going to Gibson's downtown Chicago and shit for breakfast. You know, the gang gonna be the gang. Yeah, I pray that everybody do the best thing they could do with their bread, pay their debt off, and do it. So on and so on. It's going, but the people that don't do what's right, supposedly right with their money, just do what you want to do with your money, and hopefully, you can feel prosperous at that moment and feel good to move forward in your life.
yeah, definitely. It's your money. Whatever you're gonna do with it, you do with it.
Yeah, but
It's,
but 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 most people gonna get a bag. So don't look at me like you got a problem me getting my bag. 'Cause you should be getting yours too.
yeah, definitely. It is some people that don't qualify. I think if you make over 80,000 a year, you don't qualify for it this time.
Well, it look like I'm not gonna be able to get that.
So yeah, if you running up a bag damn near 6 figures a year, excuse me, you probably won't get it.
Mm. Yeah, that's hit or miss. You make it, but they living towards their means, and probably above their means. So you never know. You know what I'm saying? So people is just like spending all their bills towards what kind of money they getting. So that could go either way. But what else you got though, Ash?
Just recently, NBA All Star Weekend came up as
Hmm.
it usually do around this time. Well, it's a month back because of the whole season with COVID last year kind of pushed the season a month back. But the actual game was not the centerpiece this year. It was as far as topics. Atlanta was wilding the fuck out this year for All-Star Weekend. It was you had people getting shot, and Lennox Mall was packed. Like people was complaining about how because everybody that was tourists was going to Lennox Mall in Atlanta. It was people cars getting stolen, and I seen a video. Somebody stole all four doors off of Tahoe in the parking lot in the parking garage. Somebody else left a G-Wagon on bricks. They took the cars, the wheels and the rims off the G-Wagon and left that motherfucker on cinder blocks.
You lying, bro.
Like with Martin, like the episode of Martin when he was at the kite said, I say, watch my duds. He turned the wheel hard as hell. I
bro,
say,
you lying.
Eat my duds. Hey,
you lying, bro. They had that much time to put some shit on bricks, bro.
Bro, yeah, they in the parking garages, they had a big ass Chevy Yukon. No, not Chevy. Chevy Suburban was on bricks too. They left. Yeah, it was a lot of shit going on. And the U-Haul girls. Did you hear about the U-Haul girls?
Nah.
It was some females doing All-Star Weekend. You know how people get they Mercedes, they rent their Mercedes Sprinter bus.
Yeah.
These females rented a U-Haul van. It was throwing parties in the U-Haul in the back of the U-Haul van. No lie, look that shit up on YouTube, bro. They was inviting niggas to come and kick it with them in the U-Haul bus. They was drinking Hennessy and partying, and they was twerking in the back of the U-Haul van, just driving. They was driving the van all around Atlanta. Just picking up people to party with them in the U-Haul.
I mean, what? How did they come up with that? I didn't even do that like that.
Oh no, I guess they say, yeah, what is it, $20 for the first few hours. I guess they said that. Shout out to them for making something out of nothing, because they was thinking you could rent a U-Haul for damn near nothing for a whole day. A few days.
Instead
of a party. Hey, they say, hey, they was genius for that though. If you think about it,
I never would have thought.
I would have never thought of it too, but bro,
bro, that's a good ass idea. Yeah, it just dawned on me.
Yeah, they had a U-Haul bus throwing the party in the U-Haul van.
Straight up.
Yeah, bro. You have to look it up. It was a group of females that put their money. It was a group of females that went to Atlanta. They got them a U-Haul van and said, "We just gonna throw a party in the U-Haul van." They was riding all across Atlanta doing All-Star Weekend, throwing parties.
Bro, a van or a box truck? Is a van?
This was the van. The U-Haul cargo van.
Wow, bro, hey, bro, that's a good ass. That's a good ass idea.
It is. I mean, at first when you hear it, you laughing, but then you think like, damn, they did save a lot of money.
Like when I first was listening to the stuff, like this don't sound right. But then I thought about it. All the money we done spent on party buses, bro, they be taxing. See, you feel me? They be taxing. They got that U-Haul.
They got that U-Haul van. They probably only paid like less than $100 for the day for that U-Haul.
Bro, gas and just the little $30, that ain't shit compared to spending everybody adding up for $500 for 2 hours
or more,
or for 5 or for a night, 6 hours. You spending $400 to $800.
You spending probably anywhere from $400 to $1,000 in the night.
Man, you put a pole on that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
or whatever. Like put something back there where people can sit out there. Like it's over. We really need to do that. And people gonna start doing that now.
Shout out to the U-Haul girls for definitely thinking differently, thinking outside the box.
I mean, they can start their own business. They can get their own van and just start bop. You know what I'm saying? Just let people do parties like that and with their own shit. Get their own shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Their own company, and it'd be cheaper than a party bus. And they can have party buses too. I'll probably give somebody the idea, but that's fine because I ain't gonna probably do it. But I could see somebody. I could see somebody doing it. That's dope, bro. Shout out to the U-Haul hoes.
Yeah.
Shit, you all hoes.
That's what they gonna spray paint on the side of the van.
You all some hoes. All right.
I definitely think they might probably make that a tradition every All Star weekend. They might drive the U-Haul van around to different cities, to whichever city the All Star weekend gonna be in.
So I thought I could have sworn All Star Weekend was supposed to be up in Indianapolis. They changed it, or
No,
it was always.
it was in Atlanta this year.
Oh, okay. Well, that's bad. Even all that shit ain't happening in Chirac, in Chicago.
Yeah, they
Uh,
tried to.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Chicago got a lot of criticism for the All Star weekend. But,
Why? What they do? They ain't leave nobody shit on no bricks.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chicago got a lot of criticism, but look at Atlanta, how they act.
Yeah, man, they ain't leave nobody shit on no bricks. I don't think too many. I don't think nobody really got killed. Maybe been a few fights or something. But Chicago was on good behavior, man. Last year All Star Weekend, man, and
Yeah.
everybody was out here, and it was a good positive thing. Atlanta is just turning for the worse. Atlanta is really ever since Tyler Perry moved out there. Like, ever since, hey, think about it. Think about it though. It's like Tyler Perry was like the pinnacle of that shit. It's like Atlanta was like already up there, popular as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Soon as Tyler Perry put that damn studio out there, they head really blew up as a city. And as soon as Ti, we need the King to come back and run this shit, man. And it just it's just a lot of negative energy out there. They're not supporting each other no more. They're not putting each other on no more. Atlanta's really falling off. Really, they falling off, man. I think their reign is just about over. It's about to be over. Because the violence and the hate is gonna stop their reign. It's the same shit that go on in our city of Chicago. That hate will stop your reign. If you congratulate and pull somebody else in and y'all support each other, that shit will last forever. And see, Atlanta was doing that effortlessly at first. They was doing that naturally at first. Get too big headed, you can forget about it.
it's different generations coming up now
Yeah,
and
yeah,
changing things.
yeah.
Generation Z.
Yeah, you got Houston trying to look up a little Generation Z. You got Houston trying to look up a little bit with Megan Thee Stallion and then they started doing all those shootings. Right before those shootings, they just were starting to have a get back on since the Mike Jones Chameleon area, era.
Oh
So
yes, you just reminded me before I forget left that last little piece of the Atlanta All Star Weekend. A girl they go by what was her name? Something these it was something the stallion. What was her name? I had to look it up. But she started a GoFundMe because she got stranded in Atlanta for All Star Weekend.
I seen 50 posts there. I ain't know what the fuck that was. I ain't even
What
look at
was
Twitter.
her name? Let me see.
I was like, that Megan Thee Stallion, but she switched her name to get people attention. Very, very smart, by the way, to change her name to Thee Stallion, because you will automatically, anybody. You might have some people that'll be like, that ain't Megan Thee Stallion, but most people gonna
uh,
think that's Megan Thee Stallion.
yeah, her name was Yaz the Stallion.
You know what? Let's take a commercial break on these names. There's so many fucking followers, bro. Like, god damn, you had Baby from Cash Money, and he honorably is still Baby, but he said Birdman for the record. Okay, then you get Lil Baby, The Baby, Sada Baby, Young Baby, this baby, that baby, no baby, go baby. It's like, what the fuck? Megan Thee Stallion, then Jazz the Stallion, then you got Jadis, Jada, Jadis, Jadis, a lot of rappers that said it. It's like nobody want to be. I mean, even my name. I got my name 10 years ago. I switched my name from Hollow Tip to Mogul to the Mogul 10 years ago, and you see a lot of moguls too. It's just so saturated and annoying, bro. No originality. I might as well just go by my regular fucking name.
Yes, Lils and Babies and
Littles and
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, where's your originality?
He said in Yo's and everything.
Yeah, yeah. And then you got the ASAP that. Then now you got YW this, and then you got YB in this, and then you got
He said YN and
yeah, why be in the mirror? That's a cold ass name though. Why be in the mirror? But it's like he said, why be in the mirror? It's just
yeah, just
I thought that was kind of dope, but still, like now everybody putting initials in front of that. Oh my god, fuck it.
yeah, it's a wild time.
Well, and then you got everybody with names like Kanye West. Who would name themselves that?
Here you go the Kanye shade.
Who would name
Kanye.
themselves
Speaking
that?
speaking of Kanye, they had the Kanye did get a win this past week. His shoes, his last shoe drop sold out in 1 minute.
The Yeezys.
That's what they saying 1 minute. I really feel like there's a lot of these websites are lying just to get people off the website, but they said 1 minute is what it sold out in. So that's
Nah,
what
it probably did, bro. Them Yeezys, I be throwing a lot of shots at Kanye too, but them
but them
motherfucking Yeezys be going, bro.
them last ones that came out, man, they was ugly as fuck, bro. It looked like an alien clutching onto somebody's foot, bro. This
I
shit
thought
was.
you was gonna say it looked like an alien clitoris. I was gonna say, damn.
Oh, that too. I don't know what an alien clitoris look like, so maybe that's what it looked like. I don't know. But them motherfuckers
Oh
was ugly
man,
as
yeah,
hell.
a lot of his shoes are ugly, but you know, he got that price on it, man. And motherfuckers just wants, man, I gotta eat these motherfuckers with $400. I got them, or or whatever. It's just a universal shoe that everybody wanna cling to, other than the Jordans or the Air Maxes. I'm gonna keep getting J's and Air Maxes. Y'all kiss my ass. I ain't getting no
Yeah,
Yeezys.
yeah, the resale value on the shoes be crazy. If you able to get a pair of retail, you could triple, quadruple your prop. I mean, the money you can spend easy because it's hard. They so scarce. They it's so many of them made that if you get a pair, you can sell them for triple or quadruple what you paid. So
So maybe I need to get a pair so I can sell it for triple quadruple, but I just ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know nobody that. You gotta get to the young crowd. The young crowd will buy the YNWs in the 649s with all them motherfucker type of niggas to buy. Mm-hmm.
and then Ye eventually gonna come with his Kim get half now rant. So
Oh man,
Kim get half now rant. He gonna tell you
that
why you
lady
gotta buy
showed
the Yeezys.
that lady showed a lot of maturity in that marriage, man. Even though she was busting down for a long time and doing a lot of shit before him, man, when she was ready to be a wife for real, she became his wife, gave him children. And I ain't saying she perfect. And I ain't saying it's easy to accept a woman that did all those, Jezebel activities, but he accepted it, and she was mature. She held him down, man, and I really think he fucked that marriage up, man. You know what I'm saying? She got her publicists and her family members, you know, giving sources out to all the media, services. But even beyond that, I think Kanye West fucked that marriage up, bro.
Yeah, only time will tell. I'm pretty sure 60 Minutes or Charlemagne gonna do an interview with him soon, and a tell-all interview or something pretty soon. So
Yeah, he ain't gonna really get too much logic out of him, or no too much of accountability. Maybe, maybe not. No.
all right,
Maybe if we do the interview in Atlanta, he might tell the truth, since that's where he's really from.
the shade continues.
Okay, what else you got?
Everybody in the comment section, y'all put everything y'all think about what happened at All Star Weekend, from the U-Haul girls to Yaz the Stallion to, and then also Yeezy selling out all the shoes and the divorce and everything else.
That's why the UR hoes did what they did because they bought the Yeezys to could afford a fucking body bus. So they decided to get a U-Haul. Yeezys are special. Tell your whole motherfucker understanding down. For real.
Yeah, definitely. Next up, Netflix just recently released the Biggie documentary, one of many Biggie documentaries. I Got a Story to Tell, released on Netflix in the past. It was the last week or the week before that, I believe, was released on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
It went into deeper. It started off pretty much with his one of his childhood friends doing a lot of video recording, like footage, like unseen footage. And when they was on the road, he was just recording all the time, just recording everything.
All due respect, all due respect. I have to say that first. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have more empathy, you know what I'm saying, for situations and just for people just in general. But when I first seen that was coming out, I was like, blah, blah, blah. And I heard this fucking story 1,000 times, man. And I heard this Biggie story over and over again. It's like the Tupac story. I heard those stories so many times, but they reinvented it for the new people and for the young people, and they introducing a new audience and a younger audience to it. But it's like, okay, I heard Martin Luther King story too, and that was before me, and it's going to be forever, and that's fine. But I'm like, I ain't interested in watching this shit. It took me a week to watch that shit. I kept falling asleep. I'm gonna tell you something. The only positive thing I ain't gonna say positive. One of the only things that I got out of watching that documentary is it made me go listen to his music. Now to be honest with you, I never really listened to his albums in its entirety. It was just like a song here, a song there, the popular song. He had a lot of popular songs from both of his albums. Born and Biggie from one album, from Life After Death, and shit like that. But I actually went and listened to it, and that was the best thing I got out of it, was getting reintroduced to his music, his style, and I see why everybody say he was so great. Cause wasn't nobody rapper like that back then in the '90s. Like when he came out after Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, and Cool G Rap, it wasn't nobody. He stepped the imagery up because he was different, and he stepped the bars up and the voice and the delivery and the flow. He stepped that flow up to a whole nother level after those guys. So I got to give him that. But it was just the same story. A few extra pictures, a few extra videos that we probably never seen before. D-Rock being on tour. I'm pretty sure a lot of that shit surfaced around already. Just put it all together, and it was just like, okay. No, I heard this already, boy. I don't want to hear this shit. They did go in depth about his dad and about his Jamaican roots and shit, but though, it's cool. One time for Biggie, man. Tupac better though. Tupac better than Biggie.
I wouldn't say lyrically. I wouldn't say he is.
Not lyrically. Biggie got a better flow, and Biggie got better lyrics. But Tupac is a more well-rounded rapper than Biggie. Tupac could rap about what Biggie talk about, but Biggie didn't seem like he could rap about the shit Tupac talked about. And Tupac had the image, he had everything. So I just feel like more well-rounded makes him a better rapper.
I give you that as far as that, yeah. But it's pretty much. I mean, it's gonna always be a toss-up between what people opinions is on it.
That's true. Everybody got an opinion, but my opinion is the right opinion for everybody. Nah, just playing.
Definitely. Like I say, it ain't that's one of them comparisons where it ain't no right or wrong answer on who was who was better. I mean, it just depends on what category. Like you said, it's a toss. It's pretty much a toss. It ain't no wrong answer. I feel like on that.
No. It's all good. Everybody got their preference, you know what I'm saying? But it took me my whole life to be able to be honest with myself about my opinion. And I didn't used to like Tupac when I was young. Well, for one, I ain't like him because everybody else liked him. So I was rebellious to that. And I was a kid. And for two, I did get tired of, like one time Common said, and that's one of my favorite rappers, talking about some, I got tired of hearing motherfuckers say, we in the sea, the memories and the trees and the leaves. Like that's me. Like, man, like I need you to find some more words to stop smoking them trees because you saying the same thing on on most of your songs. But he definitely switched the topics up. He just his vocabulary was very short, man. That was the only way he reminded you that he was 24 years old, and he was just going to the studio going. And he didn't care about using the same word. You know what I'm saying? But it's on and so on. But the Biggie shit was okay. It was good for what it was. His death anniversary just passed, and respect to Biggie. 653.
Yep. YouTube, y'all comment in the comment section what y'all felt about the documentary. Y'all feel like it was just another documentary, or you like the way they put it together compared to other documentaries? Let us know what y'all think in the comment section below.
Hmm.
Also,
Love the Biggie movie. Love the Notorious movie. That's one of my favorite movies. That's one movie. It's maybe about 5 movies that I know I could watch over. I could watch twice without watching it with somebody.
yeah,
That's one of them. Notorious. I don't know. Some people probably didn't like it, but I really loved that movie, especially as being a rapper. It was very, poetic to my spirit. Okay.
those biopics is hard to do too, cause there's been some failures as far as them biopics.
Oh, the All Eyes on Me was ass. Whole
Yeah,
fucking movie.
yeah,
Crap.
that one was a failure.
A failure. He looked like him. He looked like him, but he didn't sound like him. And it was the poor acting. And they had a music director, director of cinema movie. And yes, you have your big break and you got to try and all that, but you don't be trying with Tupac. You better do this shit right. You know what I'm saying? That shit was ass. They shouldn't even touched it if they ain't gonna do it right. Amen.
Yeah, those biopics you gotta do them right. You got the good biopics and you got the lifetime quality biopics.
That was a lifetime quality biopic.
The lifetime movie
And I
biopics.
don't know, man. Shit, Tupac probably was his dad for real. Shit, cause his dad made the damn beef for Tupac. Who knows? Maybe Tupac fucked his dad's girl. Cause that man looked just like Tupac.
Yeah,
It's just too coincidental if you ask me.
they did a good job casting them for that. But
That was the best thing they did was cast it. That's it. The rest of the movie was trash.
yeah,
Whoever don't like
speak,
kiss my ass.
yeah. But speaking of what I was gonna say, speaking of movies, the Coming to America 2 came out, and I'm gonna just say right off the bat that I wasn't impressed by it. It just felt rushed to me. It just felt rushed, and it was just like a cameo, just a cameo marathon. Like there was a few funny parts in there, but overall, I just wasn't impressed by it. Like,
It almost was impossible for a lot of people to be impressed with that movie. For the expectations is like just doing sequels anyway. It's self-explanatory on what I'm about to say. It's hard to duplicate the first one, your first album, your first movie, your first original thought. You know what I'm saying? Even your first kid. That's deep, ain't it? That's deep. That's deep. Nigga done with
Say-
deep, boy.
He
Woo-hoo.
said your first kid.
Yeah, man, that shit real. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, sometimes my opinion could be unorthodox, but this is my real opinion. I like the movie. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. I laughed. I was entertained. I remember I was asking my girl like, why everybody saying this is not a good? I said, what do y'all want from these people? I think they did their best. It was a good storyline. You know what I'm saying? You could have, would have, should have did it this way. I didn't even think about all the different other storylines until I read up on it and I heard different storylines that actually sounds good or possibly could have been better than that particular one they used. But before I even heard that, I don't want that to make me biased. It's like I liked the movie. It was put together. It wasn't like I got the hookup again. I got the hookup too. Was fucking super trash. Like just all ad libs, paraphrasing, just everybody all over the place. Master P just happy to have some fucking niggas in there jumping around joking. It wasn't just say like that. They really put effort into that movie, man. I like
Yeah.
I like
To me, it
it.
just felt like it was a little bit rushed with some of the stuff in the movie. Just and I felt like they was just everybody who was anybody wanted a cameo in the movie, and it was just a little too much.
No, I mean, no, I respect your opinion and everybody's opinion. I can see why people ain't fuck with it, or why they feel like it was a letdown. But what the fuck else was what these people supposed to do? Just like Denzel Washington did his only sequel, I believe, is Equalizer 2. It's like, man, just him doing the sequel, I just was like, damn, he did a sequel. You know, I don't know. Maybe it was a little better. Maybe it wasn't. I have to really think about if that particular movie was better than the first one. But most time it don't be the same. Like the Scream saga. The first Scream was epic. There was some parts in the second Scream that was good, but then Scream be having these little boring droughts in the movie where they just dragging the movie till you find out who the killer is. Scooby Doo shit, but. Last Friday would have been ass. I know Pops is dead, John Witherspoon. I know Tiny Lester, Debo is dead. God bless their soul. But if they still was alive and they got Chris Tucker, I feel like they would have sold out just because it was just a dream to see them all on screen together. But that shit would have been ass too. And I think it's that same type of dynamic with Coming to America because the idea was so original and so authentic. You ain't really even supposed to touch that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But niggas got to keep their light bill paid.
it's definitely some movies that was overdone that they made too many of. A prime example of that I felt like is the Terminator movies. Too many of them motherfuckers.
But you know what? That's a good ass example to come up with because the second one was way better than the first one.
Oh yeah, Terminator 2 was a classic.
Terminator 2, juju, like
Yeah, the
nigga.
Terminator 2.
Oh,
They had I think like one or two more that was actually decent.
the one with the lady wasn't bad either. You know what I'm saying? But two was the shit. Like you can't get rid of two. Like that
Yeah, that was a
Terminator
classic.
2.
They
It
just took
showed you that your second one could be even better. But see, you gotta be calculated. If you know you're gonna do a series of movies, you can't put it all in that first one. You really can't. You gotta get them enough to win, but you got to save and you gotta elevate for that second one and for that third one. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard though, because you want to put it all in that one project. Just like with music. That's why them first albums be incredible. And then the rest of their catalog be trash or subpar. So I'm trying to tell you, man, I don't know what it is about that first thing. The only thing that really was a fuck up was Adam when God made him first, and he fucked up.
it.
But other than that, the first be fire, the first be cold.
Yeah, in the comment section, y'all put what y'all think about What did y'all think about Coming to America too?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the shorty sister wasn't in there. I don't
oh,
know why.
you talking about the thought her thought sister? What was her name? Denise or so? What was her name? Damn, what was her
So
name?
he's the real king.
What was her name? Man,
I
Patrice.
was
Patrice.
Patrice, yeah, Patrice wasn't in there. Buddy wasn't in there with the fucking Jerry curl.
Oh,
So
Eric LaSalle. Yeah, he wasn't in there.
this nigga know his name, bro.
The,
You is definitely a legend for that. I did not know his name.
yeah, that was the dude. He played on the ER and shit like back in. There was a few
Oh
shows he was.
yeah, they
Uh,
did play the EI. I forgot about that. Um, but maybe they saving them for the third one because these people still got to keep their lights on. There might be a third one.
I hope not.
Third one.
It just
You
need
said,
to
"Oh,
just leave.
no."
I think they just need to leave it alone. They did the second. I felt like the best thing in that movie was the nostalgia, like some of the stuff they brought back, like when you saying like the barbershop scene and shit like that.
Yeah,
The classic stuff that made the first one so good. They like touched on the nostalgia of it.
yeah, man. Yeah, you can't touch them movies, man. Them movies in the past was original. Nobody ever did it before. You just gotta come up with some new ideas, man. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Juice, Set It Off, Men's Society, all these movies is Jason Lyric, all these movies is one movie, you know, wonders. Like you gotta just let it just stay right there. Indecent exposure with Demi Moore. You can't redo that shit, bro. You could come up with a storyline and add on to it, but that shit ain't gonna work. You know some
This
classical
the
ass.
this the era of people looking to cash in on already established ideas, and that go for music, games, movies. Everybody want to do a reboot because
Or
they know
remake.
because they just know that if the movie is trash, that people just gonna go see it based off the name.
Yeah.
They scared to take chances. They say, "Oh, if it's got this title, people know what it is. That they ain't gonna know it's trash until after they watch it. But by then,
Yeah.
they've already paid their money."
Man, I'll tell you, man, my first try to pay those light bills, man. So they living above their means. That pandemic slammed on their ass. They like, man, we need to sell this Coming to America 2 movie right away so I can pay this child support, pay these light bills, pay the lady the teen that cleaned my pool. And, you living all the way on top of the earth. And it's hard to afford when you ain't making no money. But what else you got, though, Ash?
Next up, professionalism in rap
Mm.
and independent rappers and mainstream rappers making as far as how they generate income in the game and as far as they get their strategy in music.
Uh, you want me to go or you want to go?
Yeah, you gonna leave with that one.
You gotta look at the people that really make bread in the industry on the mainstream or on independent level. The sound engineers, the producers that make beats, the graphic designers, the ghostwriters. You know what I'm saying? The manager, the CEO, everybody making this motherfucker bag except for the main artist. And we all know that. But you know, that could really lead to unprofessional things to occur. You know, like like I have had some issues with some directors. You know what I'm saying, that haven't been too professional as far as communicating. Now I don't want to talk to a motherfucker all day every day, but if I'm trying to do some business with you, I'm a verbal person, so I want to, everybody not like me. Some people just text one word answers, or they don't give a fuck. They just texting if it happened, don't. Me, I'm a verbal, vivid person. I need to talk. I got questions. I want to ask. I want to. Once I talk to you, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But once you're available for when I'm ready to do business, I'm good. But it's you know directors or sound engineers or whoever, photographers, if they making a whole lot of money, they don't give a fuck about your serve. They don't give a fuck about serving you or being professional with you to keep you as clientele because they got enough clientele. Barbers, if they got a lot of clientele, and they should be backed up to the end of the damn street. They got people getting the cut in line, and they don't care about you, bro. Like it seems like the only time people care, a lot of the times, not the only time, but at the beginning when they hungry, they ain't got no clientele. They want people to see their work. That you got to stop answering the phone, then man. You got to say, man, no, not booking nobody. You know, you gotta communicate with people. It don't be no organization with what's going on in the music industry. It's just a popularity contest, and everybody doing what they want to do, a free fall. So that just leads to unprofessionalism, man. And that shit is just it's not cool. And you got you got the mainstream artists how they money go different from that's independent that I just explained. The mainstream they probably go through stuff, but they get their lawyers or they could make adjustments, and it might be a few things they go through, but or the buddy system like I do this for you, do that for me. But for the most part, the labels selling that bread out. The labels got the money, and then the artist is making enough money where everybody can eat. But it's all about the respect, because if an artist making good money but he ain't popular, you best believe that somebody else gonna work with the popular one and not work with the one that's gonna get them the most money. They want to work with the popular one. So it's just a biased ass, unprofessional, cutthroat industry like they say.
Yeah, with social media, artists been able to get a lot more freedom as far as doing their own thing, and the streaming services in the last 10 years then really took over and been on the rise. But Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, and all them, they in trouble. They in trouble now, man. It's more ways now for artists to cut out the middleman. It's
Yeah,
something in
you're right about that.
it's something in the blockchain technology with the cryptocurrency and all that. The same stuff that's based off of called NFTs,
Mm-hmm.
called non-fungible tokens.
Yeah.
Mark Cuban was touching on it, like artists can make can put their music in the NFT and resell it. Like let's say they sell you buy an artist song, you could turn around and sell that song to somebody else, and they could sell it to somebody else. And all while that's happening, the artist who made it still getting a percentage every time it's sold.
Damn.
That's what's happening. Like that's the biggest thing in 2021 right now, as far as NFTs is just taking off. Like music, digital art. If you say what?
I say taking over.
Yeah, if you're a musician, if you're an artist that paint, or you a poet or anything, you can turn it into an NFT and eat off of it for the rest of your life and cut out the middleman. Like through this all digital, all new digital stuff. Like this gonna be big for music artists that really get into it and realize how big it is for them maximizing their own profit.
They had to regrab, man. They had to regrab and rebuild, and now they figuring it out because they on their own. Push everybody away.
But yeah, that's definitely big for the artists that's into it. It's already a few rappers that's grabbing onto it and realizing how big it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be something huge within the next 2 years. People gonna grasp for it like they always do. You know,
Yeah, it's in the comment section, y'all put what y'all think about professionalism in rapping.
professionalism and rapping. You gotta stay professional, man. Something don't go right, man. You know, you make it right. You know, you send a text, you call. You know, keep the communication open, or just be 100. But people be smelling themselves so much, they don't even care to either hit you up or not everybody, but it just if the world could just humble itself, man, it'd be a better place,
Definitely. And
especially the industry.
got a lot of a lot of artists getting sidetracked too. Whether old artists that's not really relevant as much anymore, or artists that are relevant. Speaking of artists that's kind of got some fame back in the last few years through interviews and stuff is Soldier Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Recently he got into it with was in a back and forth social media war with some WWE superstars.
I heard about that.
Randy Orton been going back and forth with with Soldier Boy.
Well,
Just
they
back and forth.
trying to set it up so you get a bag.
Yeah, he been going back and forth, and other rappers and other wrestlers been jumping into it. Soldier Boy came and Randy Orton and said your whole career is fake, like wrestling is
Damn.
fake and all that. He came back as Soldier Boy. Then Bow Wow tried to jump in. Somebody from wrestling called Bow Wow Paw Patrol and shit. It's just been it's artists get I guess artists get bored and get sidetracked every now and then, or some of them just doing it for clout and trying to
Definitely
get some
doing it for
notoriety.
clout, but it's sidetrack, but shit just not cool, man.
Yeah, cause definitely Soldier Boy on the fame side definitely
You
ran.
gotta, you gotta fucking relax, bro.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
know?
He had to come in somebody was that's more famous than him right now. Cause I mean,
But
that
see, that's the
definitely.
thing. You can't overdo it. I think that's one of the 48 laws of power. You just can't overdo it. Sorry to cut you off, by the way, but you just shouldn't overdo it. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep a balance, short and sweet, whatever, but don't overdo that shit.
Yeah, cause definitely Randy Orton more famous than Soldier Boy right now. Cause I mean, little kids go crazy over the wrestling,
Oh, yeah,
and most
to
of
this
them,
day.
yeah, most of them same kids probably don't remember or know who Soldier Boy is right now. The younger kid,
I hope not.
the younger kids probably. I'm sure they don't.
I hope not. Yeah. I mean, I don't see the kids listening to no damn Soldier Boy. You know, it's true.
Yes.
Soldier Boy is out of style. He had his run. The center went to jail. He should just stuck with it and kept it cool. You know.
Yeah. I guess you could. I guess it ain't too easy to not get side. I mean, I guess it's kind of easy to get sidetracked if you let yourself fall into that trap.
I mean, yeah. But you ain't supposed to let yourself get sidetracked to the point where you sidetrapped. You get sidetracked, but don't get sidetrapped. Like Young Chop, he got so sidetracked that he ended up sidetrapped. Man, I've been dropping some jewels today.
He said, "Message."
If not no jewels, I just been saying some slick shit, man. Glory to the Lord. Glory to the Lord. Yeah, so what else you got, S?
As
Hmm?
far as that, we'll send some prayers for Ti because he back in court. Back in the he back in the spotlight with more, him and his wife with more accusations, man. I don't know if I believe it's kind of like when one person say it and then more people just come out to open the floodgates. You don't know who to believe and what was true about these sexual allegations that him and Tiny facing.
I mean, like you said, what they do, they bury their business. You know what I'm saying? Without a shadow of a doubt, you could tell that they swingers or that they just she let him mess with other women. But
Yeah, just recently a girl came out and said that she was assaulted by them, sexually assaulted by them when she was 17. But that story, we don't know. We got to hear more on it to see if it's true or not. It'd be a lot of fabricated shit for people to try to extort money. But some of it be true though. But you never know what is.
You never know what's true or false. So you just gotta kind of, take a wise guess on some of that stuff or do your research.
Yeah, because extortion is that extortion shit is real. People come out and said, "I'm pay me this much," or "I'm gonna tell you did this," and all that is real.
It's definitely real.
That's what AR.
And it's always, I said, it's definitely real and it's always gonna be real.
That's what AR Kelly bag up, and Bill Cosby too.
Yeah, R. Kelly gonna be in jail, fight for the rest of his life, and Bill Cosby definitely gonna be in jail. Hopefully that he can get out, but you know what I'm saying, it's not happening. It's not happening. So
Yeah,
have to stay right there. I mean, he's gonna have to stay in there and figure it out. Show him how to make that damn pudding. Show all his inmates. I ain't gonna mimic him though. But yeah, man, that's my time.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate you for coming through. YouTube, thanks for tuning in. This has been another episode of Split the Bill. As always, the mogul here with me. I'm extravagant. Y'all do something freaky to that like and subscribe button. And as always, thanks for the comments and thanks for the views. Till next time, YouTube. Y'all take care of yourselves and stay safe. And y'all enjoy y'all stimulus checks.
Yes. Yes. Split the bill. We ain't split the bill on a lot of things. That's okay. We could die in a ditch. Love, S man. Appreciate it, man. Mogul, I'm out.
Definitely. Take it easy.